just brought everything to the table for that pick. Not to mention that it's just incredibly strong. So they take that away, and they take away Karia's Thresh, which is also a great idea.
Thresh in general has really been rising through the ranks of the pick and ban priority here. As I guess we're going to take Kai'Sa?
Or Udyr.
That will be... Actually, yeah, Udyr is more likely based on the priority we've seen from teams thus far. And I wouldn't particularly mind it. I'm imagining that's the direction that they are going to go in, just through like sheer tier list power pick. And for T1, I'm expecting them to be able to end up with at least decent prior lanes. However, if DRX really want to try and provide hiatus, he looks incredibly well-rounded. And Dinar is a pick that is hard to counter. I think if you go for something for like a Camille on Kingen, there is still an opportunity for Kana to get something done, as blind Zoe here from Faker.
Very interesting.
Oh,
I mean, they take away his Azir, but I mean, the guy can play pretty much anything. And he decides that today is Zoe Day. And so it's pretty cool. I think a lot of fans will be excited that it's not something like a Seraphine or like a Karma mid or the Galio that he always used to play to help out the team. It's a little bit more carry-oriented, as Jace is going to be the choice here. Super nice with the Nautilus. And we know Keria is good on those hook champions.
Oh, yeah.
So going to be throwing down the Nautilus here. Alistair is available, so in terms of a kind of squishy poke composition that DRX have on their side, that will offer some disengage for them. Already in the top side, you can see that Kana's kind of getting baited into this fight, and Kingen still has Flash. He doesn't even need to use it there. That is really unfortunate. Kingen going to shut that down, and that certainly helps out Pyosik on his invade.
And that's a really, really great start here for the top side. And
also, it stops the other... Oh, man. I don't even know what to say about that. That's unfortunate. Kingen's still in an awkward spot. Doesn't want to get walloped here. He is going to try to flash it, but misses it. And it ends up being a kill for Faker in the end. So a really nicely timed roam here. Faker's really trying to help all his lanes right now.
And he needs to, fellas, because this is the second missed execution coming out from Kana's Zoe, which is pretty great. However, Pyosik's back again.
You got the red buff here on the Udyr, and Pyosik is getting really aggressive. A solo kill in the jungle. Now we got a 2v2 down on the bottom side. The Killer Instinct comes in. Teddy's just trying to get out of dodge, but he cannot, as the straight-up 2v2 kill will go the way of DRX. And now Becca just trying to body block here. He's got the stun coming up. It doesn't look like he can quite edge out that second kill, but still a nice win for the bottom lane of DRX.
It's a bloodbath, and of all people, Teddy and Keria are not ones you expect to lose lane, and T1 as a whole looking a little bit more shaky here, but also got to give credit to DRX. Besides that one play by Pyosik, they're also looking pretty on point here tonight mechanically. Very sharp, and it's already being used.
Still going to come out here, gets that stun down and into the wall. He is just stun locked from 100 to 0. That's the kill and the Demolish proc and the Rift Herald that they can use to get an insane amount of damage onto that top turret now.
But you know what they gave up, Veldes? One Cloud Drake.
Oh, no.
That's a trade you'll take any time of the day as T1. Really great choice there from Cuz. They have a Dumbmon-esque stat here. Oh, Kingen.
Well, he's got his flash this time, but there's such a long lane that there's no reason to. He knows he's just going to get run down by the Udyr, so he just has to accept his fate again. Talk about turning that matchup on its head. It was looking so doomed before, as now they engage this time around will be Feather Stormed. Keria has his Aftershock procced, is going to get the triple knockup, and now a TP coming in here from the Gnar. Well,
that's fine, it's 2 flashes.
Yeah, he gets the double flash, but at the same time not able to get the stun, as, ooh, nice engage here from Keria, trying to get on in now as Bow. But do they have the damage? It doesn't look like it. Now into the turret, the Chaos Storm not actually able to get any consistent damage there. And that means that T1 will get out of dodge. He's a bit out of position, but he's looking to turn it around now. He does not have Mega Gnar, though. They do have the damage to blow him up. Cuz trying to get on top of Pyosik here, going 1v3, as that hook is going to sail wide. Teddy not able to win that fight on Soka in the river, as Faker looking for the big wallop there onto the Alistair. And he's going to do a nice amount of damage. Bowling Ball will sail wide, and nobody else is going to go down here, just Kana.
And that's a painful one, because that means a second Drake hit for DRX. And Yes, the DRX comp is hard to execute, but this is not a comp that skills poorly. I think Lilia up until
here, they are really looking to bully this Jace down. They're just going to wait until Kana simply pushes the lane. King and no escape for him, and he knows it. Just trying to do as much damage as possible before he does go down. What can DRX get on the map while this is happening? Well, I suppose a turret for Solka up on the top side, so they trade a kill on the bot for a turret on the top. As the Mega Gnar is going to come out here, DRX may need to respect this. As the Paddle Star going to miss once again, in goes Keria. He actually misses, and they kill him, and the Gnar ultimate hits nobody as well. As they flash away from that one, and now the front to back here from DRX is just huge. As they take down 2 and T1 have to turn tail. They cannot fight this one. Teddy was not able to join this fight. And they're just looking for more, as they want to get more kills here. Feel like the Infernal Drake would be good enough, but okay. They finally give up on that one, and now they're going to take ult on a Pyosik, so there's no hope of the steal. They're looking for a follow-up engage, but the Mega Gnar is coming on in here. Looks like they want to get in there anyway. DRX really looking to force this as Becca is going to go down. We get the sleep now onto Kana, who is going to have to hop away. And a ton of damage coming in, but the exhaust is pretty huge. Kana this time able to land his abilities, just trying to sacrifice for his team. As Faker is trying to do some follow-up damage, and everybody else is able to get away from there with the Baron buff intact.
Ow! The Baron buff!
You see Teddy not even flinch? He's like, yeah, I'm totally fine.
No, I'm not afraid. Like, we're getting excited. Teddy is not as the teleport.
What? Faker's angry, and you know what? No flash available for Bao. That's just a free kill. Yeah, no escape for Bao.
Look at it go.
Nothing he can do.
Oh no.
And now, this is what I wanted to watch. DRX taking the time here now to push down Faker's low. The burst coming in. Can Cuz steal it is the question, and you will! Cuz will steal the Infernal Drake and give them a chance at winning this game. As the sleep will come in. Not sure about this follow-up engage, but they do get the Drake at least and deny the Infernal Soul from DRX.
Straight up not necessary, you got the Drake, get the hell out of there T1, but importantly, they find this Infernal Drake, and if that soul goes over, with this composition from DRX, your health bars are...
You can see the back off here, they're wanting to turn, they find Cuz, but he's just way too fast, that's not the guy you were looking for. And the Baron continuing to go down here. Just looking for this one, all 5 members of DRX just grouped up onto this. The sleep will come in. And they could look for this fight as Becca gets a huge knock up in the front line and Keria already dies. Although the damage does come out here, but take a look at Teddy. He's so low and he's just going to be burst down by the Lilia. Do they have the damage though? Cuz is actually in that back line and Faker stays alive for the entire time. All the other carries on the side of DRX do go down. Really nice stopwatch though from Pyosik staying alive. This is such a close fight and Faker's going to take it down in the end with a double kill as T1 will pick up the ace.
Whoa! Oh, that was just gorgeously played from so many people. In the end, it's T1 that gets away with it, but my god, what a fight that this series delivering here, Valdez. As we see, both teleports have been used, and Cuz and Keria are just trying to keep track. There's no vision of this Baron, so they need to go in and out to see what the score is. When the sleep gets popped, they know it's now or never. We need to engage. Yes, Keria gets blown up, but he is able to actually use his ultimate, which keeps Pyosik and Sorka out of this fight. And then it's the kite deck that comes through. Yes, Teddy gets blown up, but he deals so much damage. Kana buys some space, and there is the best League of Legends player of all time that's still alive on his Zoe. The fact that Pyosik lives here is not okay. Like, I just want to reiterate that. Like, that's no, that should not have happened. Regardless, with all the flashes at that point in time as Zoe, it's just
Solka,
like...
although that bubble is going to miss, the damage not quite there. The flash, though, from Teddy is enough. And they nearly get Becca on the back side of this. T1 are just... They've got some nerves of steel right now. DRX pretty hesitant to get on in here. We'll see if the Alistair, he gets knocked up out of the Hex Splash. Not sure if he was actually going to commit to that, but man, that just puts the nail in the coffin on that idea. As okay, we got some poke coming out here from DRX. Trying to stop them from coming on in here. Faker, a little bit of an awkward spot. In comes Bao. They're looking for the follow-up engage. They have enough damage to immediately take out Lilia. And Faker is just stacking up the kills at this point. Stuff like this. 2 Infernal Drakes. That hook was a little bit doomed. Pyosik, though, okay, he's going to get the sleep, but he immediately dies. 0 follow-up from DRX. That's going to be the front line going down. And T1 looks like they may have just opened up this game and will be able to take this down unless we have the insane stop from DRX.
It's a 7-man sleep from Pyosik there. Jokes aside, you can't follow up there. The front line is too big.
Oh, no. Now they're just getting pounced on here. Bao not able to get out of dodge because he's just even going to live. As Bao's doing some crazy things, as Kaisa does here in the late game. But at the end of the day, he goes golden, and then he goes gray-screen. As Becca will survive, but at the end of the day, DRX will not. T1 picks up a huge win in game number 1, and that was insanely